Hey guys, it's Postboxpat. Welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about everything we know so far coming into the 11.2 update. Isn't it mad really that we're on week 6 almost and we have only had 2 major content updates? It is really lacking this season. However, we've got some exciting stuff coming up for 11.2, and also I've got a lot of concepts in today's video which you guys are not going to want to miss, so make sure you're staying tuned. Some of these concepts could actually be potentially added in the game because they're getting highly recognized in the community and they are very, very good ideas. So we'll get into that in a second. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button because we're getting so close to 500,000 subscribers. It would mean the world to me if we got to that. And also, if you want to support me a little bit further and be recognized on my Discord and on Twitter for a shout out, you can do that by entering code Postboxpat. I also give people who are using it as well. Just have to put in the secret word, which I'll add in today's video. You can enter it in your comment down below. All right, so we'll get into that later on, but let's start with this, what we have so far with the 11.2 update news. So the news you probably already know about, which we'll quickly go over, is the Microsoft DirectX 12 coming into the game for the PC version. Basically, in the next update, this will allow you to increase your graphics and your frame rate, which is amazing. Other than that, that's everything on that topic. What I really want to talk about is some of the concepts which we've seen going around, and also what I've actually been told by actually talking to the Epic devs themselves. Now, this was Donald Mustard. I actually was at E3, as you guys know. I've mentioned this in the past in a few videos, and I asked the question, was there a potential of a brand new mode in Fortnite, and what would it be? And he said to me, we're working on something, but they can't give any information out. Now, what could that be? Obviously, that could have meant it could have been the chapter 2 map, but also it could mean that we have some sort of free roam or some sort of LTM type thing that we're getting in game, which could be game changing for Fortnite Battle Royale. You know, we have creative, Battle Royale, and obviously Save the World, but one of the concepts which I've got in today's video is the brand new museum. So this is a concept which has been going around Reddit, and it's absolutely crazy. This museum concept will allow us to go back in time and visit our old maps in Fortnite Battle Royale in game and in replay mode. Now, I think this is such a good idea. I think if this does get added into the game, this will be amazing for players. Again, it's not a free roam game, and it's obviously not something different really. It's kind of just a museum where you can go and visit old things. But this is absolutely amazing, and I think this is such a good concept because obviously this would allow you to visit old weapons, old locations, old point of interest, maybe even review the events. I think this is something which we should all consider for a future Battle Royale moment or event or some sort of LTM type thing getting put in for this museum type thing. Now, do consider the downside to this is we'd have to have bigger updates because obviously the update which applies this, or just in general downloading Fortnite, would be a lot bigger now because there'd be an extra 10 maps added in which you can go and visit from season 1 all the way to season 10 within chapter 1. That would be, so you get to visit 10 seasons of maps. Now, what stage would the map be at is another question. As you guys know, the map develops throughout seasons and it changes all the time, so picking the actual stage for the museum would be very hard. But I think the museum is a great idea, and it would allow a lot of people to visit some locations they may have never ever seen. And I do think as a community this is an idea which a lot of people would want to see, so hopefully that would be absolutely awesome. And you know, once entered, you'd obviously drop from the battle bus and you could kind of walk around these maps and check out all the stuff, which would be absolutely awesome. So I think obviously you'd select where you want to go first, and this will allow you to visit each season. So that's a really cool concept which I'm very, very happy about. I think it's probably one of the best concepts I've seen in a while, so that's why I thought I'd add that in to this section of the video towards the start. Now, the next concept we've got for you guys is a great one as well. This one is around the Slurp Soaker. So this is very similar to the Bandage Launcher, and simply all it does is give you shield. I love the design of this one, and again, it's a great concept. So hopefully this may get added into Fortnite Battle Royale as well as a kind of similar weapon to the Bandage Launcher, but this would have maybe a legendary rarity because obviously giving shield is a little bit more overpowered than giving bandages. So I think it would be like the mini shield, so it would give you up to 50 shield but no more than that. I think it would be a great weapon to add, and a lot of people would probably use it, or maybe even 75 or 60. You could kind of adjust it a little bit. That being said, there are also a lot of other concepts I want to go into in today's video, People have also been talking about potential Star Wars music pack. We also have a lot of information regarding the Star Wars stuff. We could potentially actually see a Star Wars LTM coming very, very soon, because obviously the film is getting released and it was part of a set, the Star Wars skin. So I do think we will see some sort of return in the future, with especially the Star Destroyer being in the sky. So hopefully that could be something. I'm not too sure. Maybe, maybe not. What do you guys think on that side of stuff? Do you think we will see a Star Wars LTM? Yes or no? So before we jump into a few other concepts, I just wanted to mention that Fortnite themselves, I believe, are actually on a break at the moment, because it doesn't seem like they're actually producing much content at all. We seem to be getting a lot of stuff delayed. We're not getting any LTMs. The updates aren't being very transparent at all, which is really sad. You know, as a community, the communication between Fortnite right now on Battle Royale side of stuff isn't the best. But I think in the next few weeks or so, I think they'll change that, and it'll be probably the best Fortnite has been in a very long time. So that's going to be really exciting, and I hope you guys are excited for the future, because obviously things will change. Right now Fortnite are on a break. They're just coming to the end of it, so hopefully we do, well, that's like the main devs, hopefully we do start to see some stuff going on at the Fortnite HQ. And what exactly could that be? Who knows exactly what that could be. Okay, the next one I've got for you guys is actually regarding the actual Bandage Launcher itself. So apparently the status for it has been updated today, and Bandage Launcher has been upgraded from investigation in development to fixed in next release. So it will be returning in the next update, and this was announced on Monday, so we're now on Tuesday. So the update could either be out tomorrow morning randomly, or it could be out on Thursday or Friday. We just don't know, or even next week. We can't even give an exact date for that, unfortunately, which is kind of annoying and a little bit sad. I'd love to be able to give you guys the exact date for it, but unfortunately we can't exactly predict that, so that's kind of annoying. Another little kind of Easter egg which people have been looking for and found as well is this one on screen right now. This is actually a glitch symbol which someone found on their island. Now to me, I believe this is probably just the creative hub where the portals are placed, but I think the symbol itself is very cool, and I thought, you know what, I may as well just show it to you guys, because I really did like it, and it was something that I personally thought that a lot of you guys might like as well. I do believe personally though it is probably where the portals are to go to maybe a new location, obviously like a creative map that someone's built, but it definitely kind of looks like maybe it's not that as well, because there seems to be kind of portals all the way around. Maybe it's a future design they're bringing to creative to give you access to more maps in one world, but obviously having too many maps can make it a little bit complicated and you don't know which one to go through. So that one to me I think is pretty interesting, and maybe is something that we might not see, or we might see it. We'll have to just wait and see. The next little concept I've got for you guys, which is great, and it's one that's trending in the community right now, is this Star Wars Fortnite loading screen. I love this one, so credit again to all the Reddit users popping up with the actual screenshot in it. This is absolutely really awesome. I think this is a very, very cool design, and hopefully we will see this in Fortnite, maybe if we get a Star Wars LTM. I do think it is coming, it's just not happening yet. They're kind of building up the hype for it, and suddenly it goes boom. It was very strange though, guys, to get the Star Wars skins at 5 AM/4 AM. I did not expect that at all, but hopefully this time we don't get the Star Wars skins. If we get more Star Wars skins, we don't get them at a silly time. We'll just have to wait and see though. Who knows exactly what time we could be getting these skins and what time we could not. Alright, if you're still watching today's video, again, the secret code will be coming in now, because we have a picture of tonight's item shop with a bunch of new skins, kind of like a little replay of it. And the secret code you can enter in your comment, obviously put your Epic Games name in as well, is Bullseye. And if you put that in down below, you'll have a chance of getting added and gifted a skin or a random item from the item shop. So don't forget to go and do that. A few new skins there popping in. Obviously, well, not exactly new, but return of some kind of rare skins that haven't been in a while. So yeah, it's pretty awesome to see Wukong back, and you know, a few other skins as well, like the Firefin and the Panda Team Leader. So some nice skins popping in if you're interested. Some really OG ones, I guess, from the original seasons, but pretty classic and definitely could be worth a cop if you got some free V-Bucks lying around on that side of stuff. So that's pretty cool. I'll be definitely thinking about copying one, but I'm not 100% sure if that will be the case or not just yet. And also, one last concept to end up today's video is actually going to be a Christmas talk. So Fortnite themselves are obviously bringing a lot of stuff ready for Christmas, and they're obviously hyping it up. Christmas is going to be a big one for Fortnite Battle Royale. However, guys, if you don't already know, the storm itself hasn't changed at all since about season 3 now. I know the storm used to look a little bit different in season 1 and 2 when I used to play. It's changed when you're actually in the storm running through, so it's changed not much since then. And now someone's actually created a concept on Reddit which was trending, which is actually a concept where potentially the storm itself could change into a snowstorm. Now I think if this was the case, a lot of people would like to see that because it would be very Christmas themed, and obviously it would go with the winter season. So I think that would be cool if they added that in. Also, it would block your vision a little bit, so this would mean there wouldn't be many kind of like pushes in the storm. You see it in the pro tournaments a lot. I think making it a more blurry storm with just a lot of snow hailing on you throughout the winter seasons would be awesome. So we'll have to just wait and see how Fortnite are going to deal with this and what they're going to do. Obviously, we can expect the update probably to come either tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday, or even next week. There's no prediction date exactly. We don't even know. Fortnite are being very, very distant from us as a community at this moment in time. So hopefully they do start to put their ideas together and start to give us some more information. We know that patch notes have probably gone forever because obviously we haven't seen anything for the last few updates, but we definitely don't know about the Fortnite transparency which is currently happening. They're very transparent actually. You kind of talk to them and there's no response at all from the actual official Fortnite Twitter or anything like that. So hopefully we do start to get some information on the Battle Royale side of stuff. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Smash that like, smash that subscribe, keep up to date with all the latest Fortnite content, and don't forget to go and enter the word down below into your comments and put your Epic Games name for a chance to get gifted a skin. You have to be using code Postboxpat as well, so thank you everyone for supporting me on that side of stuff. And once again, smash that like, smash that subscribe, and if you're new around here, please do stick around. It really does mean the world to me, and if you haven't already liked today's video, help it get out there to as many people as possible and smash that like. So thank you everyone, and once again, this is Postboxpat signing out.